the hay meadow. I know it's been a little while. If you don't remember, I'm Hayley and this is my channel where I wobble on about all sorts of things sewing. I also do some unboxings and just a general rambling chit chat a lot of the time. So what have I got for you today? Well, as you would have seen from the title, it's a bit of a catch up. So got a few things to talk about. First off, I'll talk about where I've been. Well, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, then you may have heard that my mum has MS. She's had multiple sclerosis for a very long time, over 20 years. And in the lead up towards Easter, mum and dad made the decision that the time had come for mum to go into full-term residential care. So, of course, that was quite an upheaval for the family, for mum and dad. And so that involved my sister and I heading up to where they live. They live in the country, a couple of hours away from here, to go through a bit of a process to help them transition into that period or into that decision with as much ease and comfort as possible. You know, very hard decision to be made and a lot of high emotions. However, you know, once we took a step back, had to think about it, looked at the pros and the cons, I think everyone came to understand, or everyone impacted, let's say, came to understand that this probably was the best thing for both mum and dad. They could both, you know, they both had an opportunity to have some of that pressure released from their relationship. So it wasn't, you know, it wasn't that carer and cared for, you know, focused relationship any longer. So now, of course, my mum's actually only in her early 70s. So, you know, going into a care facility at such a young age probably was quite daunting for her. However, the situation was, it is what it is. And no matter how, you know, how much you might wring your hands, the reality of the matter is that was going to be the best place for her. So, of course, this happened over Easter. So thankfully, my sister Rianne, she was able to take more time off of work. She took, I think it was a week or almost a week off of work. She headed up there on the Wednesday morning before Easter, and she started the ball rolling, getting things organised and helping mum transition from the location she was in, because she'd been in hospital, the location she was in, into her permanent residence, which is absolutely beautiful modern facility, to the point where once I got up there as well, we did quite a bit of back and forward from mum and dad's house to the new residence, you know, making her room homely, because of course that's now her permanent residence. So we wanted it to be, you know, a bit more homely. Getting back to what I was saying, we were walking through there and having a look around once we'd been there a few times, and we're actually thinking some of this, it was like, you know what, I reckon I could probably live here now. The food is divine. We happened to be there during mum's lunch. She hadn't eaten it all. We hadn't necessarily eaten, so Rianne had a bit of a spoonful, and then she was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. So then I tried some, and it was a cottage pie. It was sensational. Absolutely sensational. So I think I could probably move in. Anyway, so helping her move in, we actually spent a few days on the weekend previous making some little soft decor things for her room, and I'd been collecting a bit of fabric because she likes a dragonfly theme, so I'd collected up some, and I had this this is actually upholstery fabric, and I had some of this specifically bought for her, so I had no idea what I was going to make. However, we made a runner for the top of a cabinet. We had no idea what was going to be in her room. Runner for the top of a cabinet. We knew there would probably be some sort of armchair, so we made like the dust cover that goes over the back of the armchair. We made a little coaster. And I made a few little boxes, so some in some different fabric as well, but just some fabric little baskets and boxes, just to have, you know, so that it wasn't quite so stark when she immediately moved in. So that was really nice. So that's where I've been. I've been very busy, of course. So that took up, I took a day off. And then went up and then came home on Good Friday, because we had our own things happening here that were already pre-planned. So we had a birthday celebration on Easter Sunday, and then we had another family barbecue on the Monday. So it was very, very busy here. So that's where I have been in relation to offline for a while. Now, what you may have noticed with the whole being offline for a while, that there was no Beyond the Pink Door Think Pink subscription box unboxing for March. Now, those of you who do receive that subscription box will know that I actually already did a video for that, because Andrea asked if I would do the video for the box during her move. So, and of course I was honoured to do it. And if you didn't get one of the boxes and you haven't gone and seen anyone else's unboxings, and I'll pop a list of unboxings down in the description so you can go and have a look if you haven't. We actually received this beautiful Nerida Hansen fine poplin. So this is what I made. This is the Pattern Emporium all-in easy fit shirt. I've been looking for a nice shirt pattern, you know, to fill the gap in the wardrobe. So that's exactly what I did. I made it in the beautiful poplin. I made a 3/4 sleeve, just a plain sleeve. This is actually the sleeve from the Take a Chance shirt dress, so they are interchangeable. And I'm absolutely loving it. I absolutely adore it. So that was a bit exciting. I was ever so, you know, honoured for Andrea to ask. But she had an Australian fabric, so she thought she'd ask an Australian vlogger if she would make something, and there you go. Felt a bit excited there. Thank you to those new followers that I did receive through that. Great to have you on board, and I hope you enjoy what you see. Now, the other thing, you will notice that I've got a bit of a collection here. You will have seen, or you may have seen, that there is a new challenge heading around. So a number of us Australian sewing vloggers, of course, you know, we communicate, we get together. During that time, we spoke about, wouldn't it be great to have a Australian southern hemisphere challenge. Now, of course, you know, every time you turn around, there's a new challenge. So originally, our idea would be that it would be just a nice, relaxed, challenge yourself type of challenge. One of the ideas was that we would have a jeans challenge. So all four of us would attempt jeans. Now, I've not even sewn anything in denim before, and my nemesis when it comes to sewing is trousers, pants, jeans. So for me, that was going to be like a challenge. So what we suggested was perhaps it would be more a denim, so sewing something in denim. And rather than having a focus sort of challenge, it would be more relaxed by a seasonal challenge. So instead of the month of, it would be over a season. And so we came up with Sew Autumn Denim. Now, of course, denim is so versatile. Who just wears it in autumn or winter? Nobody. Denim is trans-seasonal. You can wear it at any time. So the fact that it's autumn in the southern hemisphere shouldn't stop anyone in the northern hemisphere from sewing up something for their seasons that are coming up, spring and summer. By now, I expect you've already heard about the challenge. As I said, I've been a bit busy, so I am late to the party. Seems to be the story of my life, to be honest. So you may have seen Deborah from DB Designs and Sewing Australia's video, or perhaps you've seen Deb from Sewing Seams with Deb, or maybe you've seen Katrina from Sew Something Pretty. Each of them have put out a video so far discussing their challenge and what's involved. So, as I said, I'm late to the party, but I'm here, and that's the most important thing. Now, I did mention that originally it was just going to be a casual, relaxed, challenge yourself type of challenge rather than a prized challenge. However, on release of Katrina's video, she was contacted by Kristen from the Dahlia Society, who excitedly offered up a June bespoke box and also a $50 voucher as prizes. How exciting and generous is that? Thank you, Kristen. That is absolutely wonderful. So now we have some prizes. How exciting. That is really, really cool. Not only do we now have a couple of prizes, we also have Weft and Warp who have gotten on board. They're a fabric store located in Canberra, which is actually the capital city of Australia. And Weft and Warp have a really great range of denims, both non-stretch and stretch, and also gabardines, drills, and they've even got some moleskin-like fabrics, which I thought was, yeah, fabulous. And I did take a look, and some of their denims are actually Lady McElroy denims, so the quality is guaranteed. Now, why have I got my denim jackets here? Well, no prizes for guessing. I'm actually going to be doing a denim jacket. So I thought, I know I'd spoken to you a few times about my denim jackets, and I have done a bit of a cull lately. I have gotten rid of a couple of them, but I still have 4 of them here, plus another jacket which I'll show you. So first cab off the rank, this is actually a bit of a cropped one. So this one here, just your standard denim jacket style. I like to roll my sleeves up a little bit, but this one is a little bit of a cropped style. The only thing is this collar seems to stick up a little bit, so that's the only thing. I could probably fix that. I don't know how, but I probably could, but obviously I haven't. So that's the first one. You know, not necessarily expensive, but still a great jacket. Okay, so next cab off the rank, I can't remember when I got this one. This is a longer line, and it's got a bit more of, this has got studs on it instead of buttons. This has got a bit of the wear type of effect on it. Again, just a normal sort of denim jacket. This one is a stretch one though, and as I said, a longer line. Again, you'll see my cuffs are rolled up. So I don't know where I got this one from. I've had it for years. I've cut the tag out of it because that's what I do. Okay, next up is a dark denim one, and this one actually has a fur collar and is fur lined as well. I got this one, maybe up to like 10 years ago. Now this is actually a really heavy one because it's lined and a good denim. Yeah, it is a really heavy jacket. So I mainly wear this one when it's really cold. It's lined in the fur. The sleeves are lined in They're a quilted sleeve in a more slippery fabric for obvious reasons. So it's a nice dark one. It really doesn't get cold enough to wear that very long at all. So now next up we have my favourite one, which you've heard me talk about, and it's this double-breasted one. So this one is from Crossroads. I got this one a few years ago, and you can see that it's got a lovely, probably like a military type style to it. The front pockets are fake, which is a bit of a downer, but you know, we're not allowed to have pockets apparently. But yes, this is one of my favourites. It gives a lovely shape. So you've got shaped princess seams at the back. Lovely lighter weight, although it's still a good style denim. It's not a heavy weight, and we've got the silver button detailing, which follows through from the military style at the front. So that is one of my, or that is my favourite denim jacket, that one. Now this next one here is a denim jacket style, but it's actually in a corduroy. So I used to wear this one all the time. I loved this one. Again, beautiful denim style jacket, the usual little pockets, buttons, usual sort of style. I don't remember where I got it. I've had it for that long. It's a Mossimo brand. Yeah, lovely casual jacket. Okay, so now obviously if I've just shown you all of these jackets, then you've probably cottoned on that for the Sew April denim, I'm going to be making a denim jacket. Not only am I going to be making a denim jacket, I am going to kill two birds with one stone. And I guess it could be seen as cheating a little bit, but I'm actually going to sew up my Pilar kit from Beyond the Pink Door. So this is the Maison Fauve Pilar denim jacket. This came out, I think I got this last year, and it's this one. And we've got a couple of different views, and what I'm going to do is actually the crossover back. So absolutely beautiful jacket. It's got the sunburst type of detail around the neckline, which is really gorgeous. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I got this kit last year. Andrea put these out, and the choices were an indigo denim, a red and a white, and I got the white. So I figure I already have enough indigo type jackets, so I would go a white one. Now, you know me, I'm obviously not going to cut straight into my good denim, am I? No. This ties in to why I included the corduroy one, because I'm going to make my toile in this gorgeous black needle cord. So I purchased this last year as well with the intent of making a Pilar jacket, so I'm actually using it for its purpose. And it's this gorgeous fine wale needle cord. Hopefully you can pick that up reasonably well. So I thought I would use this as my toile when I'm making my before I cut into my white denim. Now, thankfully, we have a bit of time up our sleeves because I've been very busy and I'm still very busy. So I'll need all the time I can get to manage to get this up and ready by the 31st of May. So there we go. Just hopefully a reasonably quick video giving you an update on where I've been, why you didn't get an unboxing for me from the Beyond the Pink Door March box, and also to get the word out for anyone who hasn't already heard about the Sew Autumn Denim Challenge that is being run by Deb from Sewing Seams with Deb, Deborah from DB Design and Sewing Australia, Katrina from Sew Something Pretty, and me. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? So, going over the basics of the challenge again, we are sewing anything in denim over the season of autumn or fall if you're in the States. It can be for yourself, it can be for somebody else, it can be a home decor item, it can be a bag. The options are endless when it comes to denim. We have 2 wonderful prizes donated by Kristen from the Dahlia Society. So we have a $50 voucher for her shop and also a June bespoke box, which is very generous. So thank you very much, Kristen, for donating those prizes. And we have our fantastic discount code for Weft and Warp, which is 24% off of their denim range during the months of April and May. And that code is Autumn Denim 24. So make sure you go and have a look. They've got a great range of denim. So if you'd like to get involved in the challenge, then please do go and make something. Go find some denim, make something up that you've been wanting to do. Challenge yourself, because that was the most important thing about this, is challenging yourself to step outside of your comfort zone. Perhaps if you haven't sewn denim before, or you haven't tried something like jeans or a denim jacket or something like that, something you've been wanting to challenge yourself to do, then by all means jump on board. So there are 2 hashtags. So as we're going through, if you'd like to share progress shots, then by all means use the hashtag WHIP So Autumn Denim 2024, and you can show off your progress shots of how your garment or your item is coming together. So then once you've completed your project, then you can post your finished item to the hashtag So Autumn Denim 2024, and if you've got that posted by the 31st of May 2024, then you will definitely be in the running for those fabulous prizes. Now, the prizes will be drawn out of the hat, and then you'll be notified that you are one of the winners, which is fabulous. So there we go. I look forward to seeing what everyone is making. I look forward to getting on board myself and getting a start on my jacket, ready for the cooler weather to come. So there we go. That is it. I hope you've managed to stick around to the end, and if so, I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.